Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman here with the Strat-O-Matic Network, and we've got a game. We're glad to have you with us. This game is dated May 1st in our 1968 replay, and it's the first game of a two-game series between the California Angels at the Boston Red Sox. Starting for California is Ricky Clark. He was 1-11 with a 3.53 real world. And he is a right-hander. For the Boston Red Sox, it's Gary Wazlewski, right-hander. He was 4-7 with a 3.67 real world. Clark comes into this 2-1 in the replay. Wazlewski also 2-1. Let's look at our opening lineups. For the Angels, they are 8-10, 5.5 games behind Minnesota in first place. Boston 11-5, they are 1.5 games behind the first place Twins. For the Angels, it's Paul Shaw at third, Fregosi at short, Repos in center, Mincher at first, Hall in right, Reichart in left, Rogers catching, Knopp at second, and Ricky Clark, the pitcher, batting ninth. For the Boston Red Sox, it's Mike Andrews at second, Foy at third, Yastrzemski in left, Smith in center, Harrelson in right, Scott at first, Petroselli at short, Gibson catching, and Wazlewski, the pitcher, batting ninth. And the California Angels take the field. I'm sorry, the Boston Red Sox take the field. I am so sorry. We're in Fenway Park. Wazlewski on the mound. taking his warm-ups, and Paul Shaw is coming up to lead off. Okay, Wazlewski is ready. And here's Paul Shaw to lead it off for California. Oh, I lost my pen. Oh, Lord. Where did I put my pen? Oh, yeah. Okay, Wazlewski into his windup. The pitch to Shaw. 1-8, right-handed, grounds it to short for Petroselli. And he throws it to Scott, one away, and we're underway. Now Jim Fregosi, the batter. 5-2, right-handed, grounds it to first X. Scott, a 119. 12-1, E19 roll. And it's a one-base error for George Scott. Fregosi is on. 1-14, 1-16, 1-14 being held. And here's Roger Repose. Fregosi on first, one out. The pitch to Repose. 5-7, left-handed single, 1-17. It's a 20, ground ball first B. Forcing Fregosi. It's one out, and now Repose is on. Being held. 1-15. And Don Mincher is the batter, left-handed hitter. Here's Wazlewski. And the pitch, 3-8, right-handed, struck him out. And that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, the error by Scott. One left after half an inning. California nothing, and Boston is coming up. Here's Ricky Clark for the California Angels on the mound. Mike Andrews to lead it off for Boston. Okay, here's Clark now. The pitch to Andrews. Two-seven, right-handed, grounds it to short. Fielded by Fregosi, and he fires it to Mincher. One down. Now Joe Foy is the batter. Whoops. 1-9 right-handed flies to center, and repose makes the catch, 2 outs. And now Carl Yastrzemski comes to the plate. .48 left-handed walked him. Yastrzemski is on 1-16, 1-18, 1-16, being held. Smith at the plate now, with Yastrzemski on first, 2 outs. Whoops. Pitch to Smith, 3-8 right-handed, single 1-9. It's a liner to second, and caught by Knopp, and the side is retired for the Red Sox in the first. No runs, no hits, the walk to Yastrzemski left on. We've gone 1 inning, it's a scoreless ball game. Here's Wasilewski now. Good morning, Rick. Glad to have you join us. Jimmy Hall leads it off. Pitch from Wasilewski, 2-5 right-handed, walked him. So Hall draws a base on balls, not being held. That's a real long shot, 1-20, 1-19 max, but only on a 2 does he get the lead for that. It's not worth the time, it's not worth the effort to even try. And Rick Reichard is the batter. Re-roll. The pitch to Reichard. 4-5 right-handed, grounds it to short X. Petrocelli, 3-18. 7-3 throws to second to force Hall. 1 out, and Reichard is now safe at first. And here's Buck Rogers. Reichard also being held. He's a 1-15. Buck Rogers at the plate. The pitch from Wasilewski. 2-4 right-handed, grounds it to second. And Andrews throws it to Scott at first, and Reichard advances to second base. So it's 2 outs, Reichard on second, and here's Bobby Knopp. Pitch to Knopp, 2-6 right-handed, flies it to center. That should end the inning. Smith is under it, makes the catch, and the side is retired. No runs, no hits, a walk to Hall, 1 left. Middle of the second, it's a scoreless ball game. Okay, Ricky Clark comes out, and Ken Harrelson leads it off for the Red Sox with a scoreless ball game. Pitch to Harrelson, 6'8", right-handed, walked him. So Harrelson is safe at first. And George Scott, the batter. Pitch to Scott. 5'6", right-handed, struck him out. One down. And here's Rico Petrocelli. Pitch from Clark, 5'10", grounds it to short X. That's for Fregosi, 230. 22, throws it to second for one, and then over to first for the double play. The side is retired, no runs, no hits, and none left on. After two, it's a scoreless ball game. Here's Wazlewski now. To pitch to the Angels, leading it off is the pitcher Ricky Clark. He is a 1 WR. "1-9" struck him out. One down for Paul Shaw, who grounded to short in the first. 5'7", right-handed, struck him out. Third strikeout. That's two in a row for Wazlewski. And now Jim Fregosi, the batter. "5'9", right-handed, struck him out, struck out the side. And with 4 strikeouts in this game, a 1-2-3. We're in the middle of the third, scoreless. Okay, Ricky Clark comes out on the mound. Russ Gibson leads it off for Boston. 1-3, grounds it to first, and Mincher takes it to the bag, 1 out. Now Gary Wazlewski comes up. He is a 1 WR. .311 fly ball to center, and Repose makes the catch, 2 outs. And here's Mike Andrews now. Grounded to short in the first. .610 right-handed ballpark slash, 1-12, goes through for a base hit. First hit of the game. Andrews on first with 2 outs. And Joe Foy the batter. Pitch from Clark. 2-7, grounds it to short. And Fregosi throws it to Mincher, and the side is retired. No runs. The first hit of the game, Andrews with a single, and he was left on base. Here's Wazlewski now. Roger Repose leading it off for California. Reached on a force in the first. And the pitch 2-8, right-handed, flies it to center for Smith. He makes the catch. It's 1 away. Now Don Mincher is the batter. Pitch to Mincher, 2-11. That's a single, 1-15. It's an 18. Lines it to second. Caught by Andrews. 2 outs. And now Jimmy Hall. .62, left-handed, single, 1-7. That's a base hit, and the first hit for California. Hall is on first with 2 outs. And Rick Reichart, the batter, he reached on a force. Possible balk or pass ball. No balk. .18, right-handed, hit deep by Reichart into the gap for a double. No asteroids. Hall rounding third. 1-12, 1-14, 1-15, and 1-11. And he is coming home. Better chance than Rogers. Here's the throw from Smith. And he is safe. So Hall scores from first on the double by Reichart, who goes to third on the throw. And California takes a 1-0 lead. Buck Rogers is the batter. from Wazlewski, 310, right-handed, ballpark slash, and that's a liner to second, and the side is retired. 1 run, though, on the single and then the double. Scoring hole, Reichart hit that double. And after 3.5, it's California 1, Boston nothing. Here's Ricky Clark. Yastrzemski leads it off for Boston. .18, and it's a base hit for Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski on first, 1-16, 1-17, 1-15. He is being held. Now Reggie Smith, the batter. Pitch to Smith. 5-8, switch hitter batting left, grounds it to first, forcing Yastrzemski at second. And Smith is safe at first with 1 out. He's a 1-16, 1-14 being held. And here's Hawk Harrelson. Pitch from Clark. 3-8 right-handed, double 1-13. It's a base hit, 2 asteroids. Smith goes to third. So it's first and third with 1 out. And the infield plays it in. Pitch to Scott. 6-4, right-handed, walked him. That loads the bases. With 1 out. Infield still in. No, the infield is back now. The pitch to Petrocelli. 6-12 right-handed, grounds it back to Clark X. Clark a 346. 17-3 is an E46 roll. Lord. E46-8. It's a 1-base error. Scoring a run. No run batted in, of course. If Gibson is retired, that will be unearned. It's 1 out, bases still loaded. Infield in. Sick and tired of guessing whether to bring the infield in or out. I'll apply my house rule of rolling the single die, 1, 2, 3 in, 4, 5, 6 out. Bases full, 1 out. Infield in, and Gibson is the batter. Pitch from Clark. 6-10, right-handed. Ballpark slash, 1-12. That's line to shortstop, 2 outs. And now that's an unearned run. And here's Wazlewski. Clark trying to get out of this with just 1 run allowed. 2-3, pops it up behind the plate, and Buck Rogers makes the catch, and the side is retired. But a run, an unearned run for the Red Sox on 2 hits, a walk, and the error by Ricky Clark. And after 4, it's a 1-1 ball game. Here's Wozlowski now. Bobby Knopp leads it off. Four right-handed, grounds it to short X. Petrocelli 318. (17-3) throws him out. 1 down. Now here's Ricky Clark. (5-8) right-handed, double 1-17. That's a 16. A double by the pitcher, Ricky Clark, off of Wozlowski's card. Now Paul Scholl steps in. He grounded to short and struck out. Pitch to Scholl. 1-3 right-handed, lines it to third, right at Foy. That's 2 away. Now Jim Fregosi, the batter. (4-7) right-handed, grounds it to third. Foy fires it to Scott, and the side is retired. No runs, the double by Clark, left on base, middle of the 5th. It's a 1-1 ball game. Bottom of the 5th. Top of the order for Boston. Mike Andrews leads it off. Andrews has grounded to short, singled and left on base. (4-11) right-handed, grounds it to short, and Fregosi throws to first, 1 out. Now Joe Foy. .412 right-handed, single 1-16. It's a base hit for Foy. Foy 1-18, 1-19. He's a 1-17 being held. And here's Yastrzemski. He had 26 stolen. Again, he is a 1-19, 1-17 with Yastrzemski at the plate. He's going to go for the lead, Foy. Two to 5 and 12. He gets the lead. He does not get the lead. Now the pitch to Yastrzemski. 110. That's a ballpark blast, hit deep, and it's gone. A two-run home run for Carl Yastrzemski to put the Boston Red Sox ahead 3-1. Let's look at that again. With Foy on first and one out, a 110 right-handed ballpark blast. Left-hander 1-9, it's gone. It was an 8. We enter our home runs in real time. For Yastrzemski, his 4th home run of the season, this young season. Now here's Reggie Smith with 1 out, nobody on. Oh, unnecessary. Pitch to Smith, 3-7 right-handed, flies it to center, and Repose makes the catch, 2 outs. And Ken Harrelson steps up. Two-four, triple 1-2. It's a fly to right, chasing for it is Hall, and he catches up with it to make the catch, and the side is retired. But 2 runs. First the single by Foy, and then the home run by Carl Yastrzemski. We've gone 5 innings. It's a 3-1 ball game. The Red Sox leading the Angels. Top of the 6th, Wazlewski. This is his first endurance inning. This was Ricky Clark's first endurance inning, the 5th, and so he has partial fatigue, allowing a single and a home run. Leading it off for California, Roger Repose. Repose 0 for 2. Pitch from Wazlewski, 2-2 right-handed, hit him. Hit by the pitch. Repose is on first, 1-15, 1-17, 1-15 being held. Here's Mincher now. And the pitch from Wazlewski, 5-8, left-handed, triple 1-7. It's a triple by Mincher. Repose scores. That makes it 3-2. Now Mincher on third, nobody out. Infield in. Pitch to Hall. 1-9 right-handed, double 1-9, and that is a base hit. And that scores Mincher. Second hit for Hall today. And it's a tie ball game. 3-3. Now Rick Reichart, the batter. Pitch to Reichart. 2-9 right-handed struck him out. That's one down, and that's the 5th strikeout for Wazlewski. Now, Buck Rogers, Hall not being held. Possible wild pitch, 1-19 Wazlewski, and it gets away. Oh, it's a 20. What a beautiful stop by Gibson. Wow. Okay, now the pitch to Rogers. 6-6, switch hitter batting left, base hit to right field. Hall goes to second. 1-12, 1-13, 1-12, he'll hold. And Bobby Knopp is the batter. First and second, one away. Pitch to Knopp. 1-5 right-handed, walked him to load the bases. And Wazlewski has reached fatigue. In fact, he reached fatigue after the single there. I hate when that happens. We're going to let him pitch to Clark, only because it seems absurd not to take him out for a pitcher. 2-3, pops it up behind the plate, and Gibson makes the catch. And for realism's sake, we're just gonna see if he can get out of this, even though he has fatigue. It's something I don't like to do, but I'm gonna do it. Here's the pitch to Shaw. That's 2-8, and he flies it to center. He does get out of it. Smith makes the catch, and the side is retired. 2 runs, though. That ties it up. That will be it for Wazlewski. If he gets up to the plate, we'll pinch hit for him. Here's Ricky Clark now with partial fatigue. And George Scott leads it off. Okay, here's Scott. 3-3 ball game. The pitch, 6-3, right-handed ballpark slash, 1-12. It goes through for a base hit. One more, and Ricky Clark is fatigued. One more hit or walk. Scott 1-15, 1-16, 1-14 being held. Here's Rico Petrocelli. And the pitch, 1-11, and he walked him, and that will be it for Clark. He has reached fatigue. Russ Gibson due up. Little break in the action here. Clark pitched 5 innings. Again, his first endurance inning was the 5th. 6 hits. He walked 3, struck out 1, allowed 3, responsible for first and second with nobody out. And Bergmeyer will come in. Bergmeyer pitched in this game in real world. California won this game 5-3. in real world. Here's Bergmeyer. Bergmeyer comes in with no record. He's allowed no runs in 12 and 1/3 innings. So he's really pitched well. Okay, Bergmeyer is ready. And here's Russ Gibson. The pitch from Bergmeyer. 3-6 left-handed, pops it up to second. And that's for Knopp. He makes the catch. Now there will be a hitter for Wazlewski because he has reached fatigue. He pitched 6 innings. 6 hits. Walked 2, hit 1. Struck out 5. He's allowed 3 runs. Lyle and Wyatt pitched in this game in the real world. It's a little early for Lyle, I think. We'll bring in John Wyatt. Next inning. Wyatt has no record. He's allowed 3 runs in 2 and 1/3 innings. He is a +5 though. Let's see who's going to hit here for Wazlewski. Dalton Jones pinch hit in this game, so did Gene Oliver. Gene Oliver is somewhere else. He's on the Cubs. We'll go with Dalton Jones. He's a left-handed hitter. I don't think so. Let me see who else is available. Tartable is a left-handed hitter. We'll go with Howard. Howard came in to catch in this game. Dalton Jones pinch hit, and then for Gibson, of all people. Seems a little peculiar. But we'll go with Howard. Right-handed hitter. Here's Bergmeyer now. First and second, one out. Pitch from Bergmeyer trying to get the Angels out of this. First and second, one out, 3-4, and he's ballpark slash 1-12. It was a 13, a liner to short. Nice catch by Fregosi. 2 outs. Whoops. That goes here. Shit. And Mike Andrews will come up. Two outs, first and second, clutch situation for Andrews. He's 1 for 3 today. Bergmeyer trying to get the Angels out of this. We're tied at 3. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Jim, and good morning to you. Okay, Andrews, right-handed hitter. Here's Bergmeyer now. It's a possible wild pitch. 1-2. Smothered in the dirt by Rogers. Pitch to Andrews, 1-7. Pops it up to short. And under it is Fregosi to make the catch. And the side is retired. So Bergmeyer does his job very well. He came in first and second, no outs. Retired 3 in order. No runs, 1 hit, a walk, 2 left. After 6, it's 3-3, and John Wyatt is the new pitcher for Boston. He'll eventually be traded to Detroit. John Wyatt died in 1998. He was only 63 years old. It was a heart attack. John Wyatt. Okay, Wyatt is ready. Top of the 7th. Crap. Fregosi will lead it off. He sold to the Yankees on May 17th. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that. Demos. And I guess that means he'll show up. Okay, here's Fregosi. The pitch from Wyatt. Thank you for that information, Demos. And good morning to you. 4-8 right-handed, grounds it to short. Petroselli has it, throws it to first, 1 away. Traded from the Yankees to the Tigers on June 15th. Okay, well, New York Yankees, May 17. Detroit. These are one of the only times I write on these. June 15. There we go. Very, very helpful. Roger Repose is the batter now. Here's Wyatt now. The pitch to Repose, 3-8, right-handed, lines it to second, right at Andrews. 2 outs. And Don Mincher is the batter. 3-7, right-handed, flies it to center. And Smith makes the catch, a 1-2-3 inning for John Wyatt. 7th inning stretch. And we move to the bottom of the 7th now. Bergmeyer in his 2nd inning of relief. His endurance would be the next inning. Here's Joe Foy to lead it off. 1-4 left-handed, grounds it to second, fielded by Knopp, and he throws it to first, 1 out. Here's Carl Yastrzemski. Walked, singled, and hit the 2-run home run. The pitch to Yastrzemski. 5-5 left-handed, grounds it to short, X. Oh, that'll be for Fregosi, 230. 11-2, E30 roll. This could be an error. E38. No. He throws him out. Beautiful play by Fregosi. 2 down. And Reggie Smith, the batter. Okay, Bergmeyer, the windup, and the pitch, 110, left-handed, lines it to third, right at Shaw. And the side is retired 1, 2, 3, both relievers with 1, 2, 3 innings here in the 7th. We've gone 7. It's a 3-3 ball game. Here's Wyatt now. Jimmy Hall leads it off. He walked 2 singles, scored a run, knocked in a run. Pitch from Wyatt, 1-7, grounds it to first, and Scott takes it to the bag, 1 away. And Rick Reichart steps up. Pitch to Reichart, 5-7, single 1-14, goes through, base hit. So Reichart is on. The single off Wyatt, Buck Rogers the batter. Reichart 1-15, 1-20. 1-18 being held. Reichart had 8 out of 15. If this is not an opportunity, I don't know what is. To steal. 1-20, 1-18 being held. 2-6 and 11 and 12. He gets the lead. 9 he is picked off. Or out stealing, I guess we would call it. I know Demos calls it picked off. Going for the lead. And he is picked off. We're going to put it down as out stealing. 2 outs. And Buck Rogers comes to the plate. 2 outs, nobody on. Pitch to Rogers, 5-10. Switch hitter batting left, walked him. Rogers on first, 2 outs, Bobby Knopp the batter. It was a good gamble, sure. Pitch to Knopp. 2-9, right-handed, struck him out, and that will retire the side. No runs in Wyatt's second inning of relief. 1 hit. The single by Reichart thrown out stealing. A walk to Rogers left on base. We're heading to the bottom of the 8th. Here's Bergmeyer in his first endurance inning. And Ken Harrelson leads it off. Here's the pitch to Harrelson. Oh, there's a freaking hair in my... I can't believe there's a hair stuck in my... 2 hairs. Or maybe that's just 1 hair stuck under the tape on my tower. Was that the roll for Harrelson? I think so. 6'5". Left-handed, home run 1-3. It's gone. And that warrants a replay. Now, if you're interested in seeing the hair, it's right here. Frickin' hair. It seems unsanitary. There it goes. There. Oh, God. We're going to look at that on replay because that looks like it's a home run. break in the action here, folks, for an instant replay. Seems unsanitary. There it goes. There's the batter. Riker 1 to 15, 1 to 20. Hawk Harrelson. Here's the pitch to Harrelson. It's a 6-5. Right-handed and right-handed. 6-5 back to live action. That's a 6-5. There's the roll. Right-handed. I even looked on the wrong thing. 1 to 12, and it's a 1. It's gone. Hawk Harrelson with the home run off Bergmeyer. We enter our home runs real time. For Harrelson, that is his second home run of the season. We enter them in our stat sheet. I use numbers. It's a software program provided by the iMac. It's similar to Excel. Numbers, it's called. So it's now a 4-3 ball game. Bergmeyer due up to lead off the top of the ninth. There'd be a hitter for him if he makes it through this inning, and then it's top of the order for the Angels, Scholl and Fregosi. And we see demos calling for Lyle. Let's take a look at Lyle. Lyle pitched in this game real world. He's a 2.74 ERA compared to Wyatt, also identical ERAs. Wyatt, the right-hander. Lyle, I believe, is a left-hander. He is, and there are 2 right-handers coming up. Then you have 3 left-handers. We'll bring them in if you call for it. Demos. I'm going to bring Wyatt in to pitch his first endurance inning. However, if you call for Lyle, I'll be glad to do that. Here's George Scott. .65 right-handed. There it is again, and it's gone. Wait a minute. Yes, it's gone. Jeez. Jesus. It's a home run for Scott. His first of the year. Let's take a look. Sometimes you can't see on the replay, and there's nothing you can do about it. But let's look at that roll on Scott to see if I juggled up those dice. Going through a dice tower. Lyle will not be needed, Demo says, if they keep hitting that 6-5 roll. Okay, here's the roll. Let's see. You know, that look at that again. There's nothing you can do about it, folks. Here's the roll again. Okay. Don't tell me that. Look at that dice moving. Look at the movement on that dice. Okay. It just happened to be the same roll. Look at that. Look at those dice flying in the air. Look at that. Look at that red die. And it's a 6-5. Nothing you can do about it anyway. Back-to-back home runs here to make it a 5-3 ball game. For Bergmeyer, he's one hit or walk away from fatigue, and for that reason, we'll take him out. Just for realism's sake. Bergmeyer pitched 2 innings. He let up 2 hits, back-to-back home runs. And he's the loser of record. Wyatt is the winner of record. Hamilton pitched in this game, real world. Jack Hamilton, right-hander. He seems a good choice. Hamilton has a record of 1-1. He's principally a reliever. 11 runs in 15 2/3 innings. He's a +5. Okay, here's Hamilton now facing Petrocelli. Okay. Okay, here's the pitch to Petroselli. 1-5, struck him out. Now Gibson. .210, grounds it to second, 2 away, and we'll let Wyatt hit. Wyatt is a 1 WR. Here's the pitch from Hamilton. 1-3, and he grounds it to second, and the side is retired. 2 runs, though, on back-to-back home runs by Harrelson and Scott. We're going to the 9th. It's 5-3, and Wyatt, the winner of record, looking for his first win. There'll be a hitter here. I like Satriano because he's a left-handed hitter. I like Morton because he hit .270. Any recommendation is welcome from you, demos. There's also Jay Johnstone, a left-handed hitter. How about Johnstone? .261 left-handed hitter. He'd probably be even better. We're not looking. You want to go with Morton? The prankster. We'll go with Johnstone, okay? Poor Jay Johnstone. Died of COVID with dementia in a nursing home. And that's in real world. As if I would make that up, you know? Oh. Sometimes I crack myself up, but it hurts to laugh because it reminds me how severely depressed I am with anxiety. It was funny, yeah. Okay, here's Wyatt now, facing Johnstone. Angels down by 2. The pitch, 1-8, grounds it to short. Petroselli throws it to Scott, 1 out. Now Paul Scholl is the batter. By the way, just to let you all know, I got 6 stitches in my finger a couple weeks ago, cutting it on a glass that broke. I am not wearing a bandage except when I play Strat-O-Matic for protection. The scar is still healing. Here's Wyatt, the pitch to Scholl. 1-9 right-handed, pops it up to short for Petroselli, 2 away. And it's all up to Jim Fregosi. And the pitch, 2-9 right-handed, struck him out, and the ball game is over. Wyatt, in relief, throwing 3 scoreless innings, gets the win. The final score, Boston 5, California 3. Wyatt 1-0 now, his first win. He pitched 3 scoreless. One hit, a walk, 2 strikeouts, no runs. Whoops. It's 1 strikeout. Thank you, Rick. The loss goes to Bergmeyer. He is 0-1. 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. 3 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error. Thank you to Rick DeBar, Baseball Demos, Jim, and everybody else who was here. I'm going to enter this one in the books now. Okay. It's a 2-part process that I follow. First, the standings. And then individual stats. This was game 172. Okay, Boston with the win ties them for second with Detroit. I'll show you the standings when I'm done. (12-5). California loses. They're 8-11. They've lost 3 in a row. Again, we double check. Boston now 12-5. California 8-11. Then what we do is we add up all the wins, we add up all the losses, we come up with those totals, and we add them to the National League totals of wins and losses, and that's a way to double check that you got the right configuration. 10, 20, 30, 45, 47, 48, 57, 65, 73, 86. And of course wins and losses have to be identical. 9, 14, 29, 39, 49, 59, 69, 79, 83, 86. Gets cumbersome once you get into, larger amounts of games. That's 160, 172. And here are the updated standings in real world. Real world. Here is the updated standings in the American League after this game. Minnesota 13-4 with a 1-game lead. As you can see, Detroit and Boston are tied for second, 1 game out. Cleveland, who was pretty good this year, are 11-6. They were over 500. 2 games out. Senators, the last place or 9th place team, or last place team, I'd have to check in real world. 9-9, doing well. Yankees 8-10. The Angels bumped down to 7th place now, 8-11. And the big story is the Chicago White Sox, who are 1-13, believe it or not. Now I'll enter the individual stats. I have to make a phone call, but let me enter the individual stats and then I'll be on my way. First for California, Clark, 6.2. Bergmeyer 2-2 gets the loss. He had no runs in 12 and third innings. No runs. And then he let up a back-to-back home runs. Hamilton pitched 1 inning. Okay, RBIs, Mincher, Hall, and Reichart. Mincher, Hall, and Reichart. Scholl 05. Fregosi 05, Repose 03, Minsher 14, Hall 23, Reichart 24, Rogers 13, Canop 03, Johnstone 01. Now for the Boston Red Sox. Wazlewski 6-3. Wyatt with the win 0-3. RBIs, Yastrzemski had 2. Harrelson and Scott each had 1 on their home runs. Harrelson and Scott. Andrews 1-4. Foy 1-4. By the way, I do limited stats, in case you're wondering. Pitchers, wins, losses, inning pitch, earned runs, ERA. Hitters, at-bats, hits, home runs, RBIs, batting average. Yastrzemski 1-3. Smith 04. Harrelson 2-3. Scott 2-3. Petrocelli 0-3. Gibson 0-4. Howard 0-1. And that's it. Now we send it to myself by email for backup. That's in the event that while I'm doing it, I make a mistake, I lose track. And I use it on occasion. It's game 172. And that takes care of it. I'll catch you all later.